see it.
Sure.
That's all.
I'll have to order a calendar for a year, and PSI usually has in here by now, but that was a long one.
Yeah, I don't think so. You might call them, see if they got them.
Well, I think past the mail, we do that.
Like I said, nothing else. Call them, see if they got them.
Yeah, I saw that cars.
Okay. This is a turning corner.
Friend asked for about 5 minutes tonight.
Okay, good. All right, I'm gonna call the meeting with the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Does anybody have anything to add or take off the agenda? If not, I need a motion to approve.
I make a motion, we approve the agenda, Fred.
Motion by Sherilyn, do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Second by Cindy, all in favor? I need a motion to approve the minutes of the regular meeting on November 5th.
I make a motion, we approve the minutes as printed.
Motion by Sherilyn, do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Second by Cynthia, all in favor. Citizens call for business.
Can I talk a little something? I've been coming to court the last probably 5 months. And I was just wondering how you decide, or how Penny decides, who gets tickets for loose dogs, who gets tickets for properties, nuisance properties, and who doesn't.
I'm not
I mean, there's-
really sure what you're asking.
Well, there's dogs that are, there's a dog over here that has less than standard care. Frozen water bowls all the time, when it's winter time, no water when it's summertime.
If it's a dog.
No appropriate shelter. And it seems that it's been going on for years with this dog. And, then there's people in town that have too many dogs, and nothing's been done about it.
How many dogs can you have?
3.
Unless you ask for a license.
Yeah, unless you get a kennel license.
Who?
So you can only have 3 dogs unless you can ask for a kennel license to have more than 3 dogs.
You can have a kennel
That has
in
to
the
be
city
approved by the
limits.
state.
Yeah, it has to be a state
And
kennel
there's some
license.
zoning issues, I
Yeah.
think, with that too, so, for
So,
all
but
practical purposes, 3.
if it's a dog, I think you're talking about, it's been investigated 3 or 4 times. And I really can't go into a whole lot of detail on it because that's kind of a personal matter for the people that own it.
I was just wondering. And are people allowed to have like trees and stuff growing like almost into their house? Is that okay?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle and we can't, I mean, we can't tell you can't plant a tree 5 feet from your house.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I was
we-
just wondering because there's several properties around me that, you know,
It's their lifestyle.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just, we have certain ordinances we have to go by. But we want to keep this, I'm not saying we want to forgive anything, but you don't want somebody coming in and telling you what you can and can't do every time on your property.
right.
So with that being said, I mean, the city only can go so far.
Okay. I was just wondering.
Does that make sense?
It makes sense.
I mean, I'm sure you don't want me coming in and saying, okay, Carrie, you have a tree that's 2 feet too close to your house.
Right.
Okay? So, yeah, and it's just however their lifestyle. I mean, what they want.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want vines and stuff.
Well, I wouldn't either
up on my
personally,
house.
but
To me, I think that would be a fire hazard personally, but
I have a honeysuckle growing right outside my bedroom window.
so.
yeah, but your house isn't like completely covered in vines and trees.
Right, but.
That's
you know,
what I'm saying. That's
right,
what I'm
but
trying to
that's-
get at.
It's their lifestyle. That's what they want to live by, then that's what they want to live by. Yes, it might be a fire hazard, I get that. But if that's the way they want to live, they can live it with a vine on their house.
The only thing we really have any say about is the trees that grow under our power lines. We have the right to cut those to keep them out of our power lines. We wish nobody would plant them under our power lines, but we
Well,
can't even
yeah.
control that either,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And those people that, like I have a basement, if I have those trees growing up around my house, it's gonna crack my foundation, but,
Yeah.
you know, I wouldn't want them there, but we can't dictate to them, just like they said, but.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you have any, I mean, you can always fill out a complaint form, we have them.
Yeah.
So if you have, you know, something you're really concerned about, fill one out, she'll check it out.
Yeah.
Okay?
I was just wondering.
Do I have any other citizens call? Okay. We don't have any unfinished business. New business, okay, you have the proposal for the holidays they want for next year. And Cindy, I think this is your first time doing this. We usually let the employees pick their holidays, we do check it out. They get 10 paid holidays a year. And so normally they get together, decide what they want to do, and then the council either approves it or not. Okay? So it looks like they want New Year's Day, of course. Yeah, Washington's birthday, Memorial Day, 4th of July, which would be July 3rd, which that makes sense. Labor Day, Columbus Day, Thanksgiving, the Thursday and Friday, and New Year's Eve and Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So, if everybody's okay with that, I need a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion by Cindy, second.
I'll second it.
Second by Angela, any discussion? I do have one question for you guys. This is on a Thursday, so you're gonna come back Friday? Okay. Just wanted to make sure you guys realize that.
Yep.
Okay, all in favor? Okay. The COLA, now Michelle's the only one under the COLA, at this point. And it's 2.8%. So, we can start in January 1 if you guys approve this. So is that a motion? To increase her by 2.8.
I don't know if you want to explain that to her, she might
Oh, yeah, well,
remember that.
we have
it's
like,
that way.
we actually have a plateau that they can only go so far as raises. And then at that point, they go to COLA. So Michelle actually is the only one that's hit her limits. So each year for her, we vote on the COLA raise,
She only
the
gets,
cost of living adjustment.
but she only gets one raise a
Yeah.
year,
Yes.
you know.
So, and that's why that's on the agenda. Like I said, she's the only one that's hit that.
That's met that point.
Yeah, so, okay, is that a motion, Sharon?
Yeah, I'll make a motion.
Motion by Sherilyn, do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Second by Ron, any discussion?
Make it effective January 1.
Okay. Effective January 1, all in favor? Okay. Fire department insurance, Ron, that's you. Yeah, I got it.
Now, is that just the life insurance?
Yes.
What curtail? There's no workers' comp or nothing?
No,
in that?
no.
It's just life insurance?
Just their life,
right?
insurance, yeah,
Okay, that's what I thought.
yeah. And the county does not pay for theirs.
Yeah,
So I did get that checked out.
So if they get hurt, they're on their own.
Yeah. This is just life insurance.
Well, I remember when I was on the fire department, we had a guy break a leg at a fire and the city paid for it.
Well, they're
The
not,
insurance at that time paid for his.
Yeah, see, we
hospital bill and
don't.
everything.
because they're volunteer, number one.
Well, yeah, but
Number
still,
two,
were
we only
volunteers.
have,
Yeah.
the life insurance on them, we don't have.
I mean, it's been like that ever since I've been here too.
Yes,
Who paid on that one, Mark? Down there at Jerry Adair's house, who paid for that?
paid for what?
They had to come out here, he got choked out by smoke.
When he went to the hospital.
Yeah,
Well, they weren't even supposed to be working.
We never
anyway.
saw anything.
little Mark was down.
Well, they never sent us a bill, so.
He
The
was,
ambulance had to come out and get him and take him into the hospital.
yeah, who paid for that?
I would assume it was probably his insurance, I don't know. We've never received a bill,
We shouldn't anyway.
so,
Well, he's not on the city fire department.
No, he's
no,
on
he's
on
county.
rural.
He was
It's
there.
county rule, I know.
He was there
But-
fighting it.
He was there because they called out mutual aid,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's their county, that's not us. He does not belong to the city fire department.
I don't, now I'm speaking from the Missouri side, but we did not carry any workers' comp on any of our
No.
volunteer fire department.
No, we
No.
never
If
have.
they get a hurt on their job, that's it.
It goes through their insurance.
Yeah, it goes,
And
yeah,
They have
that
to carry their
person
own
carries,
personal
pays for
insurance.
themselves.
yeah. So,
Now, what the county does, I don't know.
yeah, I don't have a
It's none of
clue.
my business.
So, does that answer your question, Mom?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, Christmas employee bonus. Last year, you guys voted 150 full-time, because we have to take, taxes out of it.
It's a law.
I know. And 100 for part-time. We have four
Four
full-time
full-time,
and
two part-time.
4 full-time and 2 part-time.
Is that including the mowing person too or no?
No, because he's.
I was just
yeah,
asking.
He's
Which I
temporary.
knew he was temporary, but I didn't know if, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's considered temporary,
Okay.
or seasonal, or however you wanna put it.
Yeah.
So, are you guys good with that?
You said we had how many part-timers?
2.
Two?
We have Teresa and Audra.
And who?
Audra.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, I make a motion, we do the same as we did last year.
Okay, motion by Sherilyn, do I have a second?
Full second.
Second by Cynthia, all in favor? Excuse me. Okay, Fred, got anything?
Nope.
Roy?
Nothing new here. We
Okay.
have water, we can keep it liquid.
All right, Penny's got, your monthly report, is that this?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, that's what's
that.
passed around.
And,
She was also wanting to know a limit.
for condemning.
For condemning in 2026, because it takes about 6 months to get the final go-ahead on it.
Yeah.
She's got a couple of properties.
Now, I think last year we did 5.
Her, what's budgeted is 6,500.
65.
She didn't know if we were gonna keep that same budget or.
Well, we did 3 last year.
Yes, we did.
Yeah,
Does she have-
but we had to divvy up extra to cover that one.
Yeah, 'cause we
don't
hadn't
wanna
planned
do
on
that.
that.
I just didn't do what we, if we got 2 down, let's just do 2 and no more. No
Okay.
more, I mean,
Well, the thing of it is, we don't know how much it's gonna cost.
That's the
We have a
problem,
budgeted
yeah.
amount, so
Right.
we can go with 2.
And what I would
And if we have
suggest,
anything left, we might you know, see what else we
Yeah,
can do
see
with
what
it.
else we
See
can
how
do
long
with
it
it.
takes. We know how long it
Does she have
takes.
an idea on how many that kinda needs to be done, like?
She's got one, she's
Just
got
one
one.
so far?
That's so far. Okay.
I think there's plenty.
Well,
And I
there's
would
plenty,
say-
but like,
Yeah, what's the worst?
What's, like, if she had an idea of what was the worst ones to do,
And I may talk to her because I would like to at least see what she thinks is gonna be, if it's a two-story house, it's gonna be more expensive to take
And
down than
outbuildings.
a outbuilding
So
or.
that's why I
Yeah.
hate to commit to anything more than two.
So I would, recommend that she picks two and takes the highest one first. And then that way we know what we have left. And if we don't have enough to take another one down, then we've got some properties out there that just have a garage or something on them we can take down.
and then does that amount to keep going after you, or is it just strictly budgeted 65 every year, or does it can carry over?
No, we don't carry them.
You can't carry over.
No.
We could change our amount every year.
Yeah, we can go like next year if we know we have
I didn't
three.
know, that's why I was like, if she didn't spend the 65, does that carry over, or is she just straight 65?
You know, and I'm sure, I know we take bids, but I'm sure Ray Maloney could look at that and probably tell us about how much it would cost.
Yes, that's what I'm
I think he
saying.
would do that. Now, if somebody come in cheaper than he is and, you know,
Yeah.
We
we'll
usually raise
we'll
them.
consider that at the time, but
Yeah, Ray's the only one that we can get to minimum.
he's the only one, and he's always been the cheapest.
Yeah.
But you gotta remember, he's closer to than a lot of others, so you don't have the transportation of his equipment. I can understand how that happens.
Yeah.
So what's left over with that money? Like, say she spends $4,500, there's $2,000 left over.
That's all what we consider our general fund. There's so many departments that come out of our general fund, that's one of them. So that would just carry over to something else. So,
It's a line item for the year.
thank
At the
you.
end of the year, if there's a
That's what I
balance
couldn't
in that,
remember.
I think the
That's
law says it
like,
goes
I
back
didn't
into the
say,
general
like,
fund and
that's
then you
what
can
I
budget
like
again.
making-
So it's kind of like, you set out all these little piles and whatever's left at the end of the year, we scoop it all up, put it back in the pot. Next year, we distribute it.
How much
again.
do we
So-
have in our general fund?
Right now?
Plus, minus?
Oh, we're in the black.
Like by how much?
Well, this isn't the time of year to ask. because
Yeah, I
It's the
know,
end of the
because
year,
it's
we
the
get
year.
new money on the
But
January.
I've got a hundred
Right there at the end of the year, it's just general fund.
in general, is that the only one you wanna know?
Mm-hmm.
We've got almost 20,000.
To the good.
Yeah. Yep. Okay,
Doesn't your new year start January?
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
thought. So this is the
We
end of.
start January
the year.
1, start all over. Okay, so we'll check into that a little more, but yeah, we have 65 budgeted, so,
Start with
Well, I didn't know if she would know, she could probably ask him if, you know, I just like to keep it closer, but.
yeah, me too. Because we got some expenses.
And you got some
coming up.
outbuildings, just not forget the outbuildings that go to.
Okay, Mark isn't here. You have the minutes. Maintenance, you saw the daily work orders, they went around. Canable water test.
You missed it by 2.
Oh, man.
Oh,
So we'll try again the next, I don't know when the next test date is without looking.
That's pretty,
I would
that's
say-
pretty impressive, you missed it.
Well, it's,
I'd say
yeah.
sometime next
The way
year.
it sounded, it's pretty.
Yeah,
They say it's harder to do the water test than it is the
wastewater.
wastewater.
The
Which
CDC
to me,
got-
the wastewater would be
Be
worse.
hard
Yeah.
to do.
But,
But he's gotta wait after,
But-
he's gotta be here a year before he
I
can
have
do
a question
wastewater.
about that.
sure.
We elected her, right, on the water. So do we
Yeah.
still have to send every employee to have that water test?
No, we don't.
Well, why
Well-
don't we?
According to your,
Well, you
what's,
handbook?
no, what's required of our maintenance workers, they're all supposed to have a CDL, they're all supposed to have a water license, they're all supposed to have a wastewater license.
But you know they don't all have their CDL,
Well,
so you're not going to look.
Yeah.
But I just wonder about that. Why? Because why did we put her on there? I guess
Well, that
because-
way, because everybody, I mean, so we didn't have to worry about having a lapse.
But when we did, we were using gas, correct?
Right.
Okay.
So, and that's when we found out the city clerk, yeah, we were using.
No, we were using Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
know
do. We
there,
use gas.
we've used John Stone before, we were using Rhonda.
Rhonda's, yeah.
Yeah,
And that's when we found out city clerk could do it.
Okay.
So,
So
and if
you
you wanna
say-
revisit it,
No, I just was asking.
Okay.
I didn't
Yeah.
understand why we were doing that.
well, we did that mainly
Why
because of
we
the
were sending him
labs.
if, you know, if we could get by without it.
And then that way we don't have no labs there.
yeah, I mean, it's up to you, it's in your
Yeah.
job description, so, I mean, if you don't require them to do it.
Well, what
But
I'm
I
saying
know-
is you've already wrote your job description, so, you know, you can always do it, but
But also
you need them to be able to pass it if it's a requirement. If we're down to the list and you're not there and we don't have anybody else, it's gonna have to be a requirement. You see what I mean?
Well, it's a requirement now.
I know, but, so,
We also, if we, whenever we hire them, we also encourage them to take
yes.
different schools.
Yes, we do.
I mean, if the water test thing comes up and he wanted to do it, well then we.
And I don't work out there on the water leaks,
I know.
you know, to give you better knowledge by
But at the
going.
same time, if we didn't have anybody and we didn't have somebody else, we'd be in a
Right.
pickle.
Yeah, and that's why we did her, because she can keep hers up and
Yep.
so that
Yeah,
was the
yeah.
thought,
He'll try to take it again, you know, as soon as he can,
yeah.
if you guys are all okay with that.
Yeah, I am. I mean,
I'm impressed.
yeah, because that one's hard. All right, anything else on this? All right, Michelle. All right, dang. What's going on?
Short and sweet.
All right, I need a motion to go into executive session on attorney-client
5 minutes,
for 5
and
minutes,
Michelle can stay.
okay?
I'll make a motion to go in.
Motion by Cindy, do I have a second? Second by Sherilyn, all in favor? Bye, guys. You guys will have to go. It's an
Yeah,
executive.
yeah.
You're on Manly, aren't you? What's your relation to Jan? My brother.
You guys are on camera.
I didn't know that. I used to run around with him.
You're on camera.
You're on candid camera.
I don't care.